Hi, this is Hesanth Kumar from Department of ECA. I am working as an assistant professor. Today, I am going to deal with the embedded system and IoT. The most interesting topic in this embedded system IoT is internet enabling technologies. So, what is enabling technologies and what are all the protocols we must follow for the enabling technologies? Okay, so first one is a wireless sensor network, cloud computing, big data analytics, communication protocols, and the embedded system. We know that wireless sensor network. So basically, there are so many sensor networks are there. Nowadays, people are morely using a wireless sensor networks. So what is wireless sensor network? It comprises distributed device with the sensor, which are used to monitor both the environmental as well as the physical condition. So we are having so many kind of sensors. Here in this wireless sensor, what is the specific capability of this wireless sensor is we can able to monitor both the environmental as well as the physical condition of the network. A wireless sensor network consists of a nodes, routers, and as well as coordinators. So no for each and every routers we are having so many nodes are there as well as a coordinating point will be there. End nodes have several sensors attached to them where the data is passed to the coordinator with the help of routers. The coordinator also acts as the gateway that connects VSN to the internet. So what are some of the examples? Some of the examples we might see as weather monitoring system. So in the weather monitoring system, as I said earlier, we can able to obtain both the environmental and the physical condition. It might be suitable for weather monitoring systems. And the second one is indoor air quality monitoring systems. So as a sensor, we use to monitor the things. Indoor air quality monitoring system also available. Soil moisture monitoring system, surveillance system, as well as a health monitoring system. So these are all some of the examples of wireless sensor networks. And then second one is cloud computing. You people may aware of that one because cloud computing is the biggest thing nowadays. It provides us a mean by which we can access application as utilities over the internet. Cloud means something which is present in remote locations. With the cloud computing, users can access any resources from anywhere like database, web servers, storage, any devices and any software over the internet. For example, in our mobile phone, we are having so many kinds of softwares, but the most prominent software is Google. We are connecting everything with the Android Google. Okay, so whatever the things we can apply, for example, I am using a Redmi Mi mobile phone, means there should be a Mi cloud service will be there. Mi cloud service, if I am using Oppo or Vivo, everything will be separate cloud service will be there. For OnePlus, we can able to see Red Cable cloud service. So what the cloud service exactly doing means we can able to access the information from anywhere around the country, anywhere around the remote areas. Okay, so what are the characteristics? Mainly broad network access. We can able to access broadly. Next, on-demand self-service. If you want any particular information, we can able to get as a on-demand self-services, rapid scalability, measured services, as well as pay-per-use. For example, if you are going with the Gmail, you can able to obtain with the 15 GB. For more than 15 GB, you must pay. That is comes under pay-per-use. Okay, so here we are having different kinds of services are there. Totally three kinds of services are there. The first one is IaaS, infrastructure as a service. Second one is platform as a service, as well as third one is software as a service. So for example, we can able to, that is once again Gmail, Google Docs, Google Office. Those are all the things which we can able to work it on a server itself. That comes under SaaS. Next one is big data analytics. So it refers to the method of studying massive volumes of data or big data. So collection of data whose volume, velocity or variety is simply too massive or very tough to store. This kind of database we need to analyze. That's why we are going for the big data analysis. For example, there are so many network videos, so many videos is there in the internet that we can analyze using big data analytics. Digital images we can analyze it. So many varieties of sensors we are using, that also we can able to analyze it in big data analytics. Transaction records, for example, if as a single person we can able to do multiple kind of transaction. So imagine if a city, if so many people are there, we need to analyze all those records, means we are going for big data analytics. So then there are also several steps involving in those kind of big data analytics. What are the data cleaning, merging, processing, as well as visualization? So basic example, as I said before, bank transaction. So as a person, we can able to hold 4 to 5 bank accounts. So just imagine in and around the city, so many people are doing so many transactions. So in order to get those details, in order to compare those details, we are going for big data analytics. Okay. So next one is health and fitness data generated by IoT. Most importantly, e-commerce as well as big basket, everything comes under big data analytics. The next one is communication protocols. They are actually the communication protocols are considered as a backbone of the all IoT systems and enable network connectivity that will linking to the application. So without you may aware of that one. Without communication, there should be nothing in this world. So these communication protocols, without these communication protocols, we can't be able to make two IoT devices connected. So in order to make two IoT devices which transfers information, we must go for the communication protocols. So what are the where they are using means data encoding as well as addressing schemes. So multiple protocols are there, different kinds of protocols are there, single communication. So many kinds of protocols are there we are using. Okay, next one is embedded system. So as last, embedded system, it is the combination of both the hardware as well as the software which is used to perform a special task. That is what we consider as the embedded system. It includes a microcontroller, microprocessor, memory, network units, Ethernet, Wi-Fi adapters, input, output, displays, keyboard, etc. and storage devices. Every devices which comes under embedded system. For example, flash memory. So it collects the data and sends it to the internet. That is the main objective of this embedded system. So embedded system were widely used in digital camera. So nowadays we can able to send. Previously we need to take it out and we need to watch it out. Nowadays we can able to send from one device to another device with using the communication protocols very easily. So that digital camera, DVD player, music player, industrial robots plays important role in embedded system as well as wireless routers. So this is what we called as a embedded IoT enabling technology. So in order to enable two or more devices, we need to go through this one, these kind of enabling technologies. For example, I can able to switch on my TV and switch off my TV even though I'm in office. I can able to switch on my light in my home. Even though I'm in office, I can able to switch on my TV in my home. So everything can be possible because of embedded system and IoT. That two enabling protocols, that two communication protocols makes an important role in that one. With this, I will stop. Thank you.